Hello, YouTube fans. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. This will be on YouTube eventually. But I wanted to do this on Facebook mainly because I'm trying to record on YouTube. I'm trying to record on my phone, but I don't have a lot of memory, so it just stopped. So I'm going to do it here and then upload it to my YouTube channel. So, what do I think about the poster of the new Chucky TV series, and what do I think about the new Chucky series, and what do I think should happen in the Chucky series, and my thoughts, my opinions of it, and everything. So let's get this started real quick. I'll say this right now. The poster looks great. I like the poster. It's simple. It has a Y on it with Chucky's face on it. He's smiling and shit. That looks dope. Almost like the Child's Play box, but with the Y. Then Chucky's like silhouette's eye coming in, like laughing and shit. In the spiritual enlightenment way, I know why they show that eye. It's the left eye, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. But moving on with that. There is a trailer that's going to come tomorrow, and I'm obviously going to do a reaction video on it of the Child's Play remake. The Child's Play remake. The Child's Play the Chucky TV series. There. So I'm really happy that this trailer is coming out soon. Everything like that. Obviously, in the spiritual enlightenment way, if you know what time it is, you know what time it is. So, in a way, you don't have to focus on these things out coming out. Like these movies and video games, because it's over. The system's over, and there's no reason for you to pay attention to these movies and games, mainly because we're going to a new planet, new Earth, and this government system is not going to be no more. So. Yeah, no more Halloween, no more Chucky, no more Leatherface, no more all these superhero movies and all that, no more Star Wars, no more none of that. Alright? Reason why is because we're gonna live like that. We're gonna live like in Star Wars. We're gonna live like you see in these horror movies, in fantasy movies. Oh yeah, believe it or not. Don't be surprised when you see, a possessed doll running around in real life soon. Don't be surprised with that. But moving on. I didn't want to get to that, but I just want to say it. Get that out there. But moving on. Again, the trailer, looking forward to the trailer. Hopefully it's good and shit. Hopefully we don't get some stuff that I'm going to say it right now. If you look up IMDb, shout out to Nightmare Crypt. Now, this could be, IMDb could be, trolling or faking, or it could be a misleading type of thing, but there's a character in that IMDb thing that's called Glenn. So obviously we're gonna get Glenn and Glenda in the show. A lot of people might not like that. A lot of people might have a sour taste in their mouths with that. Me, I'm actually looking forward to what they could do with Glenn and Glenda, even though I'm mostly looking forward to what they could do with Glenda, actually, because since Glenda, I think Glenda should be a part of what Chucky's doing, while Glenn is just in the background, just watching everything. Just saying, man. Just saying. Just saying. But a lot of people might not like that Glenn and Glenda coming back, but it's Don Mancini's thing. Even though we might not like it, I certainly do not want those characters to come back. But it's Don Mancini's thing, but I do want to say this, Don. Don't make this into a straight up comedy like you did in Seed of Chucky and Code of Chucky. There's a reason why I gave Code of Chucky a C- or something like that. It's mainly because when me and my sister watched the movie, me and her looked at each other, we laughed and everything like that, we enjoyed some of the stuff, but when the movie ended, we looked at each other and we were like, that kind of sucked. That could have been a lot better. And my sister was like, yeah. Even though we laughed and, we laughed at the jokes and we had a good time with it, but when you really think about it, especially after you just got off of Curse of Chucky, which was fine in itself, and it brought back Chucky to a little bit scary and shit, and what do? Bring it right back to comedy. Curse of Chucky could have been so much better. Curse of Chucky, not Curse, Cult of Chucky could have been so much better. Cult of Chucky could have been really memorable in a way. And Cult of Chucky probably could have bring back Chucky into the movie theaters again. That's just me. That's just me. Because the only way Chucky could go back to the movie theaters, guys, is that if we watch his stuff and we give a lot of money to it. But we won't give a lot of money to it if it's not good. You know? And if we don't like it. There's a reason why Child's Play 1, 2, and 3 made money. And, you know, Bride of Chucky. Some people might not want to mention Bride of Chucky because they all started that whole comedy stuff and want to hate on it. It's funny because you have people that did like Bride of Chucky, and then when Seed of Chucky came out, that's when they started hating Bride. To me, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake as fuck. That's just me. That's fake as fuck in my opinion. That's just me. That's just me. The reason I say that is because you can hate Seed of Chucky all you want. I don't care. That is my least favorite Chucky movie. But I love Bride of Chucky. I love that fucking movie. I recently watched Dr. Wuthalia's review of it, and he said, yeah, it's fine for what it is, just wish it was more horror than comedy. And I agree, you know? And I agree. That's why I wish, that's why I was so happy that Curse of Chucky went back to that route, you know? And then after that, Cult of Chucky went through the opposite. It did both, yeah, horror and comedy, but it leaned on more on the comedy thing than the horror. You know? Kind of like you had the multiple Chuckies just goofing around with each other. And I'm just like, this is not what I wanted when I meant multiple Chuckies. When I said multiple Chuckies, I was suspecting Chuckies fucking slaughtering masses upon masses of fucking people. Like genocide type of shit. Alright? I'm not fucking playing with you. Alright? Seriously. That clip that you see Don Mancini saying, he's like, 3, 2, 1, and Chucky, basically, you know, like action. And you see a kid with a washing machine there, and Chucky's a little bit taller than the washing machine and shit. It's kind of weird. It is. I don't know what's happening. Maybe Chucky's growing. I don't know fucking goddamn know. If that was true, what are he doing in the other fucking goddamn movies? Just saying. Maybe it's a new, maybe the Good Guy Doll Factory came back and they made a new Good Guy Doll, but bigger. You know? It could be possible. It could be hugely possible. The thing is, I want to ask you this. What do you want in the TV series? What do you want in the TV series? Because I've even heard that we might get an origin story of Chucky. On IMDb, there's a kid there's a little kid that's named Charles Lee Ray. So we might just get a backstory of Chucky, which a lot of people might not be too happy about. But he's not like Michael Myers or Jason or Freddy, guys. Chucky's not like that. Even in the Child's Play 2 novel, they even hinted of Chucky's backstory. They even gave you a backstory of Chucky. No father, his mother treated him like shit, and he was bullied at school. Those are the only 3 things. And then he just snapped one day and killed his mom. That's it. That's it. What age he killed his mom? I don't know. We might see that in the TV show. Will they bring that novelization to life in the TV show? I don't know. They could do something different. They could do something totally different. They can literally be like, oh, you know, Chucky met, you know, this guy that did the voodoo stuff when he was a kid, and then he learned about voodoo, and that's when he became a little bit dark and all that. But the guy didn't notice until he became an adult. You know? He's like, damn, I wish I saw this when I took him as a kid, you know? It could be possible. It could be hugely possible. You know? Hugely possible. The thing is, too, if you're going to do that, I don't know why it came to my head that he could be a father figure to Chucky, but people might not even want that, which is fine. I don't care for that. What I care is that giving a good story for Chucky and the rest of the characters. We're going to get Andy, most likely, and we're going to get Tiffany, obviously. Are we going to get a backstory with Tiffany about her mama? Are we going to see Chucky kill her mama? Are we going to see that? Because if we are, $5. $5. I want to see that, all right? I do. I want to see that shit. You know? Tiffany cooking, slaving on a hot stove for a man while Chucky's killing her mom in a fucking bedroom. And then she's like, heal mom, and Chucky, oh my God, you killed my mom. It's like, yeah, she was an annoying bitch. You want cookies? Oh, shit, you know? But will that happen? Probably not. You know? But I'm just making shit up here. most people might want to leave the video and be like, see, this is why the Child's Play or the Chucky series is the way it is, because people like you. Well, I can't have fun? As long as it goes to the law of Chucky, does it fucking goddamn matter? Does it fucking matter? And if it's scary, does it fucking goddamn matter? Right? Seriously. And some people out here, even if you did get something scary or creepy, you will point it out in your videos and shit, but will you be scared? I just want to say this. We watch so many horror movies, guys, that it's kind of desensitized us for being scared anymore. Just saying. I want to be scared. If you want to be scared, watch the shit that's in the news. All of that shit's fake. That is scary. Where the news is just lying to your ass and shit, and thinking that, oh, that you think that's fucking true? All I have to say is, if you think that the news is just telling the truth to you, you're never going to make it in this life. Never going to make it in this life. All right? What do you know? Oh, I know a lot, boo-boo. All right? I know a lot, Shirley Temple. All right? But, so, with the Child's Play series, I keep saying Child's Play series, man. I don't know. I feel like I want to say that more than anything than the Chucky series. But the Chucky series, it looks like it could be, it looks like it has a positive light right now of what's going to become. But it's all about execution at the end of the day. We're going to have multiple people with different stories of Chucky. So most likely, since there's multiple Chuckies, most likely you have Chucky, doing different things. Doing different things in the same neighborhoods, but in different sectors of the neighborhood. You might have Chucky that's in a hood neighborhood, but then you have another Chucky that's in a suburbs area. So there's that. Chucky could go see Tyler probably. Be like, hey, bro, or some shit like that. I don't know. Just things pop in my head real quick. There's things that you could do so much with Chucky right now. And Chucky could just take over the world. He can multiply himself now. So yes, I could see this series end. Wow, I could see this series end. Everyone in the whole world is Chucky. Everyone in the whole world is either Chucky or Tiffany. That's the only way I can see it. That is the only way I can see this show end. And then maybe Andy is still alive and he sees all of that and then it leads up to a movie. Will that happen? I don't know. It's hard to say at this point. Because I've heard that Universal doesn't want to do Chucky movies anymore. They'd rather just give you a TV show. Chucky's dying, guys. Just so you know, the original Chucky. And most people are like, oh no, Chucky already died when Bride of Chucky came out, Seed of Chucky came out. I'm talking about the original fucking goddamn character. Fuck the remake, motherfucker. Alright? Don't talk about that remake in my fucking goddamn comment section and shit. Just saying. Because I will tell that shit a new one. I don't give a fuck if you want me to review it or not. I will get rid of that comment. Alright? Fuck the remake. Right? Fuck the remake. Seriously, fuck the remake. I'd rather watch the Transformers movies or a Terminator movie. I'd rather watch that. Or Talking Tina. I'd rather watch those movies. I'm not gonna watch a movie that I know I'm gonna hate and literally is not the law of Chucky. That's like changing the law of Batman. Now they have changed the law of Batman with his father, but it's still connected to Batman. It's what makes Batman to what he is, basically. That's what I'm talking about. It's the core essence, the core aspect of it, basically. What's up? So there's a lot of stuff that's happening. There's a lot of stuff that is happening with this show, obviously. But what we're going to see in this show, again, it all depends on Don. People might not be a big fan about him. Some people might say Kevin Yeager should come back. And you know what? I've always wanted him to come back. Ever since he left the series, I agree, it hasn't been the same. People said it. To me, he created Chucky, guys. Like the look, the eyes, the hair, the everything. Because when Don created Chucky, he described Chucky with, you know, freckles, you know, overalls and shit like that, and, you know, with freckle hairs and ginger hair. That could look that could be anything. That could look like anything. For crying out loud, some of the My Buddy dolls look like that. So that could look like anything. And plus, the original sketch for Chucky did look like a My Buddy doll, you know? But then they changed it a bit, and it's like a mixture of My Buddy / Cabbage Patch. Because Chucky has a Cabbage Patch face, if you haven't noticed. I was surprised the Cabbage Patch people that made Cabbage Patch has never made a Cabbage Patch Chucky. It writes itself. Why wouldn't you make one? I will make one, to be honest. Give me a whole fucking scrap of Cabbage Patch fucking dolls and I'll make one. I'll make one. I don't give a fuck. I'm sure someone has made one. I'm sure someone has made one. Because that is a real Chucky right there. The real original Chucky looks like a Cabbage Patch, alright? You got people making Chucky dolls and shit like that, which look good, but at the end of the day, they were inspired by My Buddy in the Cabbage Patch dolls. You know, most of My Buddy, yes, but you can see the Cabbage Patch doll in Chucky's face when he's just a Barbie mode, basically, you know? So, that's really it. So, what else can I talk about series before I end the video? I don't know. Hopefully we just get good stuff. And I don't want to hope, because hoping, you know, I'm not going to say that. I'm not even hoping or anything like that, just because forget about it. I'm trying to get rid of the hope things, because do you hope to pay your bills? No, you fucking do it, right? So Don, don't hope that the fans will like it. Do it so the fans can like it. I'm not saying you said that, but for example, and for the fans too, you know, don't hope that you like it. Have expectations that there's other movies that weren't the way you wanted. So look at the TV series as like, all right, I'm gonna have a low standard when it comes to the series, to be honest. Right? I don't hate Chucky. I don't hate what they've done and shit like that. It's just it's been a sour taste in my mouth, and it's just like, look, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You did it with Seed, and you did it with Colt. Most people be like, "Oh, Bride," but I'm excluding Bride out of the occasion, okay? Because that movie is still fun, all right? And there's still some horror elements in it. It's just more comedy. That's really it. The difference between Bride and Colt is that Colt leaned on more of the horror aspect, more of the comedy aspect, while Bride was like, yes, we are horror and comedy, but at the same time, it's like they put horror and comedy. It was always a balance and a mixture, basically. Every time you got comedy, you got horror. That's just me. Do other movies do it way better? Fuck yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Way better than what Bride of Chucky did, obviously, especially Seed of Chucky. But if you look at Seed of Chucky and Bride of Chucky, you know what one does it way better than the other one. You know? Same thing if you look at Bride, Seed, and Colt. One of them does it better than the other two. Just saying. And that is Bride. Alright? Seriously. Alright? The only thing I could say about Colt, that it looks beautiful. It does. The whole thing when they had the white scenery and everything like that, that shit was beautiful. Beautiful. I've always wanted Chucky in a white setting of like go into a building and everything's just white. I've always wanted that, because if he ever kills somebody and it goes on the fucking wall and shit, can, you know, stick out and stuff. And plus he's a redhead, so he sticks out too with all the colors he has and everything like that. Oh man, I love that shit. I love that they put that in that movie. You see, there's stuff that in the Cult movie that I like, but there's other things that I'm like, damn, man, you know. So how should the episode start? To be honest, it should start off with Andy trying to get the fuck out of the asylum, trying to get the fuck out of there, you know, to go after Tiffany and Chucky. Oh well, Nika Chucky. Will Chucky get out of Nika's body? Most likely. I can probably see that more. You know, either that or they kill Nika off. Either two things, Don: kill Nika off or Andy off. Which a lot of people might not like. Both of those characters, people might like those two characters and shit. That's fine, but you got to pick one or the other. Who are you going to kill? Who are you going to kill? Who are you going to kill in this movie? I mean, this TV series. You know, I am mixed of killing Andy, but if you kill Nika, I'm not going to be like, ah, like if you did it with Andy. You know, because I'll probably have mixed feelings if you did that to Andy, because, you know, but with Nika, I might be like, oh, all right, you know. But not to say I won't feel bad for Nika, because she's still connected to Chucky. Because without Nika, Chucky won't be going inside that doll that you see in Child's Play 1. You see? That's one of the reasons why I like the character Nika. That's why I'm in the front of, like, who should they kill, Andy or Nika? Maybe none of them. Maybe kill Tyler. Maybe kill Kyle. Or maybe kill the main characters and leave Kyle and Tyler survive. You could do so many things. You could do so many things. And nothing's stopping you for being so creative and being, yeah, you should do this. But in a spiritual enlightenment way, I'll say this one thing. They're telling Don Mancini what to write. They're telling Don Mancini what to put on screen. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't fucking goddamn matter. It's the same thing with these movies and video games, alright? And that's how I'm going to close off. Because if you don't know how this world works, then you're just doomed to repeat it like these pedophiles. And you're doomed to repeat it too, just like people that don't know what the fuck their history is. That's all I need to say about that. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you have to, and give me your thoughts on the Child's Play series and the Child's Play TV series the Chucky TV series that's coming, and my opinions on it and how I feel about the poster. How do you feel about the poster? Can't wait for the trailer. Are you looking forward for the trailer? And I am going to do a reaction video for that, so look forward to that. And that's really it. And cross your fingers, I guess. You know, cross your fingers that this is at least good enough that people will be like, hey, Chucky's back. You know, we said the same thing with Curse, but then Colt came and told us, oh, no. Even though, was it? Curse of Chucky was a love letter, right, Don? What was called Chucky then? I'm just saying.